Howdy folks, it's Nito with AP 2020 Outdoors. You know, earlier this week I did a video on my new Umarex Gauntlet 25 cal PCP, and I did a shot string, and the 14th shot was like 925 feet per second. I mean, it was way out there. You know, I'm starting to think to myself, man, what the heck happened? You know, I had a very consistent shot string going, averaging I think around like 867 or 668 feet per second. So I started thinking, you know, I've been a precision reloader for over 30 years now, and there's a fine line between being fastidious, which an old timer used to tell me being fastidious is just a definition of just looking at all the details in reloading, and being obsessive. And I tell you what, you can be on the verge of being OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder, as a reloader. Let me tell you, been there, done that. So anyway, so I started looking at my reloading techniques for powder burning. And you know, when you're talking in tenths of grains, whether it be powder charges or brass weights, you know, the brass weight sorting, in terms of SDs and ESs, in terms of velocity, you know, 10, 12, 15 feet per second is awfully doggone good for a powder burner. Enter the world of air rifles or air guns, that's a pretty high spread, which can equate to flyers. So that's what I wanted to find out. I wanted to find out what caused that extreme velocity spread relative to everything else. So I actually have spent the last hour and a half weight sorting 290 pellets. Let's go ahead and zoom in and see what I found out. Okay, so I went through I had the JSB Exact King 25 cal Diablos. These are nominally 25.39 grains. Now my weights, you know, I used a digital scale, and the scale could be off by maybe 1 or 2/10 of a grain, but these numbers are all relative. So I had a total of 290 pellets that I weight sorted, and as you can tell, I had majority of them were in the 25.2 to 25.6 grains weight. You know, that's 28, 29, 18. You know, this is well over 90% were in that weight range, which in terms of powder burners, that's pretty doggone good. I mean, you're looking only at a spread of 4/10 of a grain. So I started thinking, man, what's going on here? You know, I mean, that's not too bad. I mean, we've got 8%, 8.27% at 25.8, 2.06% at 25.9. So still thinking, you know, boy, I can't explain what happened here with that flyer. However, if we look down here, what do we have here? I had one pellet at 24.2 grains and another pellet at 23.8 grains. Now that's pretty significant in terms of shooting air rifles. So I think maybe that's what caused that flyer. Pretty interesting results. So I don't know, you got to ask yourself, are you willing to spend the time to weight sort your pellets to find those 1 or 2, you know, pellets that are way out there as far as weight? I don't know. This is, you know, it's pretty time consuming. You know, I'm pretty satisfied that, you know, well over 90% of my pellets were within, you know, 4/10 of a grain, which if you want to be really scientific about it, I guess I'll go sometime when we got better weather, shoot these pellets, obviously as a group, and see if there's any accuracy differences. You know, this is all kind of new to me. You know, like I said, my experiences with powder burning, but if y'all got any comments you want to share them in the video comment section below. Anyways, I'm pretty excited. I've got a extended air tank coming from Joe Brancato with experthpa.com. But anyways, we'll see next week. I'll probably do another shot sequence. This time I'm going to use the weight sorted pellets, eliminate that variable. This is Nito with AP 2020 Outdoors. Remember, support our Second Amendment rights. Don't forget, check out my Teespring in the video description below. Get your AP 2020 merchandise. We'll see y'all later.